Hello, everybody. It is your boy Nando back at it with another video. In today's video, we're gonna be building a $600 PC part pickers list for you guys to check out, and to if you guys want to like copy this in like IRL and in your real life, then all the links will be in the description. Right before we get into the video, guys, don't forget to subscribe and like the button. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have you done it? Comment down below. And yeah, guys, all the links are gonna be in the description, and all of my socials are gonna be there as well. So let's just get started with the CPU. For CPU, I said to go with the Ryzen 5 1600 AF. I decided to go with this. CPU is, first of all, it has 16 cores and 12 threads, which is plenty for both gaming, video creation, and streaming. And it's just a pretty good CPU, and it comes with a pretty good stock cooler for the price of $85. And also, a lot of the community has named this the Ryzen 5 2600 in disguise, which the if you look up the AMD Ryzen 5 2600, it is going for, well, that's pretty unreasonable price, but I mean, at these times they're probably sold out, but it is about around 130. But yeah, I mean, 130 or $85 for literally just like 1%, like less performance. It has the same cores and thread count. It has, I believe, the same wattage, and I mean, it is just a pretty good CPU. And you probably won't, if you're just starting to like just play video games, and that's it. And like, no, I mean, the CPU that's already included, it's really good. It's really beefy, and you can definitely do some light overclocking, and I mean light. Probably bring it to its max boost clock to 3.6. But if you really want to do that and you're safe and you want to be safe, then definitely go for like a cheap 240 millimeter. I think that one of those can go for like $60, and they're on Amazon. Like up here, 240 millimeter, they're $60. So I mean, this is the CPU. It's pretty good. It has a pretty good stock cooler, and yeah. So for the motherboard, I decided to go with this Gigabyte B450M DSH3 Micro ATX, because I mean, it is one of the cheapest and most reliable my get B450 motherboards, and it's really cheap for like the price of $73, I believe. I mean, for that price, you can definitely, I mean, probably get like cheaper for like from like ASRock. But I mean, this is like, it can literally pack a punch, and then it is compatible for overclocking. It has the four slots. I mean, it has two PCIe's. It has your front panel connectors and everything you might need. And I'm still not really sure um what type of connect of like USBs it has, but I mean, it is really good. If you want to overclock, and it's pretty cheap for $73. That's definitely a steal. And for memory, I decided to go with this Team T-Force Vulcan, TUF, because like the price, $64, and it's 2x8, so you will be getting dual channel. And just look at the speed, 3,200 like megahertz. That is crazy for the price, and it's just super good. And you guys know that AMD processors love fast RAM, so this is gonna assure you fast RAM enough for starting to stream. It's like a sweet spot for gaming. But I mean, 8 gigs is a sweet spot for gaming, but like 16 gigs is for both gaming and streaming and light 4K editing. But like, I mean, this is just a steal. Like, seriously, if it, I mean, it is black and gold, and people don't really base their builds around gold parts, but I mean, doesn't really matter for getting such a good deal on such a good memory kit. Doesn't really matter what color it is, it just matters the price. So, just to boot, I decided to go with this very reliable, very cheap PNY CS900. It's a 28 120 gig SSD. I mean, if for the price of $23, that's like one of the cheapest one I can find. Because other ones are like $25, $30, and it's from Amazon and it's Prime. It's pretty good. And I mean, this is just to boot and put some heavily used apps like Chrome and definitely Windows. I mean, you won't need a lot of it, but like it's just for like a couple games that you want to load faster and a couple apps. But I mean, that's really it. And it's just one of those pity buys, I would say, if you really have an SSD. Okay, so let's just go to the hard drive. I decided to go with this Seagate Barracuda Compute 2 terabyte. I decided to go with this one. Look, the price is super cheap for such a high amount. Sorry, for such a high amount of storage, and also it's 72,000. No, it's 7,200 RPM, which means it's really fast for a hard drive. And I mean, it's not as fast as an SSD because then if it was, then it would be about the same price or more expensive than the SSD. But I mean, it is fast for loading your games and downloading them. It's pretty good and it's pretty solid for the money. $51, definitely a steal. Okay, so for the video card, I decided to go with this 1660 from Asus. I mean, 1660. I mean, it has some new like things from like today's graphics cards. That it has the upgraded VRAM from GDDR6. I mean, for GDDR5 to GDDR6, which is what brand new cards like the 1650, some models of the 1650, and like your 2070s, 2080 Ti's have. And it's just pretty good. And it has 6 gigs of VRAM, which is good if you like play like couple of heavy games. But the only thing I don't like about this card, I mean, I definitely love the price, but I just don't like the one fan style because I mean, it does come overclocked. But I mean, I would like the price. I can't really complain because like they're gonna have to sacrifice some things, but like 2 fans, I mean, it can be capable for about the same price. I mean, back then they were like the same price and they were 2 fans. Okay, for the case, I decided to go with this Deepcool GamerStorm McCube 310, just because of like it's really beautiful. It's just like the Edge um NZXT 500i, I believe, and it is like like $10 cheaper than it, and it's from Deepcool. I mean, Deepcool makes pretty good products, but I mean, this is a really good case for under $600, and it's just it looks very good, and it comes with one fan, and you can expand it to I believe 4 more fans, I believe, and like probably an AIO at the top, like that would be 2 fans, and then at the front probably like 2 or 3, I believe. And finally, for the power supply, I did decide to go with this EVGA 500 watt 80 plus certified ATX power supply. It's just a normal power supply. It's about $40 on Newegg, and it's just pretty good for the price. I mean, these work as a charm. They're just like normal, but they just have the ketchup and mustard cables, which a lot of people don't like for aesthetic purposes. But I mean, who really cares? You can just buy some extension cables with for the cables that you're gonna need. And yeah, guys, so this is gonna be the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like the button, click the like button, comment what part was your favorite, and follow my social medias. And don't forget all the parts are gonna be in the description. And yeah, guys, goodbye.